Welcome to my live stream lecture. I am the first one up for this live-a-thon beginning Saturday morning. I will be presenting my information from 12 a.m. to about an hour. So I hope everyone has had a very good work week. My work week has been very long. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get into my lecture. And as people chime in, I've already see folks chiming in. I'm gonna acknowledge that support and etc. But my format is I do mine's more in lecture format, but I will be acknowledging folks as they come through. So I'm gonna talk about some very important concepts on my part of this live-a-thon. I'm gonna talk about some important information in terms of owning your own business as an entrepreneur. I don't care how large it is or how small it is. I'm gonna talk about the phenomenal benefits of a lot of the business expenses write-offs we get to write off as a business owner. If the audience is aware, although I'm getting ready to retire, I have always had my own business simultaneously with my career for over 20 plus years. Also, I'm going to present information about my audio book. As audience is aware, my book, Await Financial Freedom, hit all major bookstores over a year ago. But I'm going to also share some information in regards to that my book now is currently in publication to be in audiobook version. I'm very excited about that. I'm going to also give some information about my company, Paris and Associates Resource Center, and I'm going to talk a little bit about my membership perks. So with that being said, let's get down to business. First of all, I I'm kind of glad that I came up first because I'm going to present some information that I have been always presenting to my CPA, my certified public accountant, as a business owner for over 20 plus years. And I tell anyone, don't try to do everything on your own. One of the things I do is gather all of my information around tax time so my accountant can do my personal taxes and my business taxes because they are the experts in this. And one of the things that I always present to my accountant, of course, is all of my W-2s. I have everything placed in folders. You want your information on your W-2s, your 1098s, or your 1099s, all of that information that I know that she's going to need in terms of doing my business taxes, personal taxes, your W-2s, from your traditional jobs, if you had side hustles, your 1099E, she's going to need that. He or she is going to need that. Anything in terms of your statements on any of your investments, you want to turn all that in. The annual interest you paid on your mortgage, you want to give all that to her in a folder, all nice and neat. Another folder that I have also ready to give her is the money I paid my accountant last year to file my taxes is reportable, or it can be a write-off for this year. So I have that information in a folder for that accountant. Also, as a business owner, I always, to help me out, because I'm not going to remember everything, I tell anyone a powerful tip: have a printout of all of your bank statements, because when your bank statements for the whole year gives you powerful information on anything that you may have spent in behalf of your business throughout the year. A phenomenal record right there. So I always just have all of that readily available when I'm sitting down and getting information ready to turn over to my accountant. I also, if the audience is aware, about 2 months away from meeting all of the qualifications to have the remaining balance of my student loan zero out. I have a personal friend who met all those qualifications. And once I submit my last application to to the Fed loan people, they will be zeroing out the remaining balance of my master's degree. However, all of the money I paid for the year 2022 in terms towards my school loan, I tally all of that up because that is a business expense. You know, the money I pay towards my school loan as a professional, I turn that information into my accountant because that it would be considered a business expense. And many people don't look at it from that perspective, especially if you're an entrepreneur or business owner or etc. Enough more information I turn into my accounting, all in a folder, labeled, separated, so it's no guesswork. We all are aware a few years ago now, you have to show evidence of having medical insurance. So I give her information of have my information on my medical insurance, because if you do not show evidence of that, Uncle Sam would penalize you for that. So I turn that information in so she can see the evidence of my medical insurance. Another information I turn in as a business owner, I'm a veteran, so I go through USAA to pay for a personal life insurance. So all of the money I paid on my premium throughout the year is a business expense, and I turn that information in as a write-off, and I'm here to tell you. Another folder I have ready for her is, with my business, which I really just for GP purposes. I go through my credit union, and a lot of times if I want to do a small project that really don't cost that much, and I just sometimes get a small business loan paid off in 90 days. So that small business loan that I took out in the year 2022, when I paid it off, I'm going to turn around and write that off as a business expense. So I'm going to show her information on that. Also, another folder I have, as a business owner, if you are utilizing any kind of space in your home to perform the functions and duties of your business, even being a content creator. If you are a content creator, that's a business. I do a few things under my company, Parents and Associates Resource Center. I'm a YouTube content creator. I wrote my book under my company. And also one of my newest services is, once I fully retire, I'm going to be providing professional coaching services for paying customers. So my point is, if you are utilizing space in your house, your money that you pay for the whole year for your power bill, for example, Duke Energy, a percentage of what you pay on your light bill is a business write-off, and I turn that information in to my accountant. For example, for the year 2022, for the whole entire year, my power bill was $745.96 for the entire year to give power to my home. So a percentage of that $745.95 will be a business write-off. And I'm here to tell you. So I'm going to turn that in to my accountant. Another folder that I'm having ready for my accountant. This is powerful stuff. Because you got folks out there who are doing things. I don't care if you're a content creator, selling t-shirts, providing coaching services simultaneously with your traditional full-time job. Don't shortchange yourself by not writing all this information off as a business expense, and let the CPAs do it. Let the experts do it, because they're going to keep up with all the tax laws throughout the year. And I'm here to tell you. Another folder I have for her, there is a business write-off. The money I pay for my internet spectrum is a business write-off, because I need internet as a business owner, as a content creator, to research information and with my other services that I do, and etc. So the money I paid throughout for the whole year 2022, $959.88, a percentage of that would be a business write-off as a business owner. Another folder I have ready for my accountant is the money I pay for my water bill. Because if you got an office, if you're utilizing space in your home as an office, all of the bills that you pay under that roof, a percentage of that would be considered a business write-off. So the money I paid for the year 2022 in its totality, $988.62, paid it to my water company. A percentage of that will be a business write-off. And I'm here to tell you. Another folder I have ready for her. Everything is laid out, titled, organized. You know, the money, even though although I sold my home, but for the year 2022, the money I paid to maintain my home termite free, to keep it that way, I have a company that gives me maintenance for that, which is $133. A percentage of that will be considered a business write-off because I maintain an office space in my home to conduct the business of my business. The money I pay for my home warranty insurance, you know, because again, I have an office space in my home, that yearly money I paid for that, which is, what was that total? $846.44. A percentage of that will be a business write-off. My HOA, my homeowners association fee that I paid throughout the whole year in 2022, because I have that office space in my home, $1,080 for the whole year. A percentage of that will be a business write-off. Home renovation. You know, I spent a lot of money in 2022 prior to selling my home. The money I paid in home renovations, because I have that office space, that grand total of that was $8,369.32. A percentage of that will be a business write-off. Vehicle property types, because I utilize my car to perform the essential functions of many of my tasks I have to do under my business. So the money I spent to renew my car tire, etc., would be considered a business write-off. And that's just more. My car note expense. I had to get a new car, and even though I paid it off, but the money I paid in 2022 on that car note every month, that $2,225 for the entire year, will be a business write-off. And I'm telling you, I have no doubt that anyone who's listening to this, I have no doubt that you have not been doing a breakdown analysis of all of these write-offs that you can pull together and turn this information into your accountant. My car maintenance. The money I spent to maintain my car, oil changes, brakes, etc., for 2022 will be considered a business write-off. Also, the money I spend on my car insurance, car maintenance, car insurance, the money I spent for the whole year on my car insurance, I turned that information into my accountant, that $989 for the entire year for car insurance would be considered a business write-off. Professional development. You know, I hold a professional license, or you don't even have to hold a professional license. Any kind of money you spend on to develop yourself, to enhance yourself, to improve your skills, going to training, buying books, and etc., that money that you spend on any kind of professional development, I spent $648 for the year 2022 on professional development, and you better believe that would be considered a business write-off, because I go to a lot of training, I purchase a lot of books to enhance my skills, to develop myself, to improve myself in all areas. So all that, those books that you may buy or from Amazon, if you buy any type of material or books or go into training to develop yourself, to improve your skills, all that will be considered as a business write-off. And I'm here to tell you. Also, my cell phone. There you go. You got to have a cell phone if you're in business. All of that money I spend every year on my cell phone, if you want to update your cell phone, any type of accessories that go to that cell phone, you better believe that that would be considered a business write-off. $1,188 for the year 2022 in relation to cell phone and cell phone bill and accessories and etc. Also, another business write-off is I spent a tremendous amount of money in the year 2022 to update my business website. I had to pay that web designer. So all of the money I spent on updating my business website would be considered a business expense and a write-off, and I'm going to turn that into my accountant. Also, the money I spend every month on my Google domain. Yeah, that's a business write-off. The money I spend every month on my Google domain for the year 2022 will be considered a business write-off. And also, like the money I spent on my wits.com, which is a business expense that tied into your website domain, and that has to be updated every year, would be considered a business write-off. Also, which is very, very important, because the audience is aware, I wrote my book in 2022 and also paid audio book network to convert my book into a audio book. So all of that money I spent to get my book published, there we go. All of that thousands and thousands of dollars I spent to get my book published by the experts, guess what? Would be considered a business write-off. And I'm here to tell you. And last but not least, money that you may spend when you go into Staples, the UPS store, to buy stamps, to buy supplies, ink, pencils, papers, etc., a new desk, all of that would be considered as a business write-off. You gotta itemize. Don't leave anything out. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing this for 20 plus years. And one of the phenomenal things I do is I get everything organized. I get everything in separate folders. I tally up everything nice and neat, put it in alphabetical order, and then I'm going to turn it over to my CPA and let them do their magic. And I'm here to tell you, because I'm not going to shortchange myself. This is important stuff. This is powerful stuff, because you got a lot of folks out there right now, by listening to me, may now be realizing you ain't been itemizing everything that could be itemized as a businessman or businesswoman, and I'm here to tell you. So that's one of the number one concepts I wanted to talk about. And another important piece I want to talk about, because if you have not had the opportunity to read the soft copy of my book, Awake Financial Freedom, I'm aware that a lot of people also may want the audio version. So as we speak, Audiobook Network, I have the executed contract. They are transforming my book, Awake Financial Freedom, which is a powerful testimony on how I rose from financial destruction to complete financial freedom. I literally recently, over the past several days, entered into an executed contract where they're going to transform my book into an audio book. And yeah, the money I paid for this would be a write-off for the year of 2023, because I actually paid for these services in the year of 2023. So guess what? I'm already pulling together all of the important documents I'm going to need to file for my taxes at the end of 2023. But I'm going to share with the world in regards to some of the information in this powerful contract, because when they transform my book into an audio book, that's going to drive sales. That's going to drive sales. I'm already getting phenomenal reviews on the soft copy of the book, the ebook version of the book, but pretty soon my book is going to be available in audio tune. As the contract stipulates, and I'm just going to go over some of the high points, they're going to assign me an audio production coordinator, that audio production coordinator. She is going to coordinate the production of my audio book, including assisting the author with the auditioning and selection of the voiceover narrators as stipulated in the contract. They're going to also, they sent me a production timeline calendar. So the publisher will provide the author with a customized production timeline calendar detailing the intended schedule for the production process. Also part of that is going to be narration talent questionnaire. My coordinator will provide the author with a comprehensive questionnaire that will assist with compiling a list of 3 voiceover narrators so the author may choose one for narration of the audio book. I literally just filled out that questionnaire earlier today and already submitted it to the publishing company. Also, part of that is going to be a creation of an audition clip. The publisher will produce a brief audition recording performed by the author's selected voiceover narrator. They're going to submit those clips to me, and I'm going to play a role in choosing the voice tone and pitch for my audio book. And I already got an idea on how I want that voice tone and pitch to sound. It's definitely going to be a female, I'm here to tell you. Part of that is the production and producing editing. It's going to also incorporate in this contract is pre-upload technical verification. That's just some of the nuts and bolts on how this powerful contract reads. Also, it's going to be distribution of a press release. When they are done publishing my book, an audio book, they're going to do a formal press release to my book. It talks about the royalties, the money I'm going to make on the sales of my book stipulated in this contract. And I'm going to tell the audience right now, all of the money that I'm making right now on the royalties of my book, I turn around and reinvest that into stocks. I'm investing a tremendous amount of money in Dollar General. Check out how the stock does on Dollar General. I'm here to tell you, people are sleeping on that company. They have done historically well trajectory for the past 5 years. Some other powerful information that's stipulated in this contract, and I'm really excited as they're working on my audio book. I'm really excited. Once that hit and available for purchase, I'm gonna do a special upload on that. Also, part of this contract, they're gonna upload for sale and distribution on Apple. They're gonna upload for sale and distribution on Amazon and Audio. They're going to do a creation of an author's YouTube channel to give more exposure to their audio book. They're going to also do a promotional video trailer. They're going to also do a video interview via Zoom. They're going to also do a podcast interview. All this is to drive sales, the market. They're going to do a podcast interview on the Reader House Author Roundtable. And they're going to also do a Pinterest business account. And they're going to also do a Facebook social media launch package on my audio book once towards the end as a marketing tool to drive sales. Like I said, I just literally went into an executed contract in reference to transforming my published work into an audio book. And I'm here to tell you. So that was another major concept I wanted to talk about. And also, I wanted to also share, I'm going to put in the description of this live-a-thon. I'm going to put in the description of this live-a-thon. I'm always marketing my company, Paris & Associates Resource Center. The business website was launched a couple of months ago. I'm going to put in the description of this video a link to my company, Paris & Associates Resource Center. Check out my business website. There's a phenomenal information on my primary services I'm going to be providing. I still got a few more months to work before I fully retire and exit out of this workforce forever. You know, I've already sold my house. I've already bought me a trailer in the state that I'm going to be living in that's already set up. So I've already done all that. So guess what? All of the money I've spent on purchasing my trailer, all of the money I'm spending while I'm in transition, guess what? For the year 2023, all that would be a business write-off. But check out my company website, Paris and Associates Resource Center. One of the primary services that I'm going to be providing, I've already started a wait list, is I'm going to go into an executed contract. I'm going to go into an executed contract on individuals who want to hire me to develop their initial business plan with identified goals and measurable objectives that link to the goal and a projected due date. Because I don't care what you're doing in this world, if you do not have a business plan on paper, which is a living, breathing document, I'm going to say this again and again, you are setting yourself up for failure. Even when I turn all this powerful information over to my CPA, one of the documents I'm going to give her is a copy of my professional business plan so she can see all of the services that I'm providing under the new services that I'm providing under my company, Paris and Associates Resource Center, in terms of the coaching services. And I wrote my book under my company, and as a YouTube content creator under my company. So she can see that. That's going to be a powerful document that I include in all of that information to my CPA, and I'm here to tell you. So please check out that business website, link Paris and Associates Resource Center. And like I said, I'm not providing the coaching services as of now. All I'm doing is marketing those coaching services and putting individuals on a wait list. Also, I want to spend a little bit of time talking about my membership perks. You know, I have two different levels of memberships. I have that level 1, I have that level 2. Level 1 membership is 99 cents. And I believe the level 2 membership is $2.99. That when you go into my YouTube channel, it'll when you click join, before you actually join, it'll give you a breakdown analysis of all of those phenomenal membership perks that you would get by joining my membership. And also, if you are listening to this live stream lecture, and I'm going to say this because I'm on a trajectory path. I'm very close to get my first 1,300 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed to this powerful channel, please support my channel, subscribe to my channel, join my membership. You know, my channel monetized January of 2023, and I'm still going to need powerful ongoing support to make this happen. Because I'm here to tell you, once I exit up out of this workforce on or before August of 2023, you know, I'm going to be able to reclaim my life. I'm going to be able to reclaim my life and really hone in and cultivate Paris and Associates Resource Center, cultivate my brand, cultivate my YouTube channel, and take it to a whole nother level. You know, one of the first things I'm going to do once I exit up out of this workforce, I'm really, really excited. I'm already doing my research to do a trip to visit the pyramids in Cairo, Egypt. And guess what? Because I'm a content creator, all of the money that I spend to take that trip to go see the pyramids will be a business write-off, because I'm going to blog every day while I'm over there visiting the pyramids as a content creator. So by me being a monetized content creator, all of these trips that I'm going to begin to take out of the country will be a 100% business write-off. And I'm here to tell you, there's power. You know, use this up here and give yourself, don't shortchange yourself on anything that you do as a part of your business. Even if you're a content creator and doing other things under your business, I don't care if it's providing coaching services, doing hair, doing nails, working on cars, wellness, anything like that. You know, write everything off as a business expense. Keep excellent records. Hire a CPA. You don't have to be the expert in everything, you know, but it's okay to have working knowledge on what's considered a business write-off, being involved in maintaining your records and keeping everything in order. That's okay. But let the experts do their magic when it comes to doing your personal and your business taxes, because they are keeping up with all of the tax laws throughout the year and the changes, and I'm here to tell you. So again, I want to appreciate everyone who has chimed in and listened to this live-a-thon, aka business, because this stuff that I'm talking about is the business side, the business side of what I do, the business side of what you are doing or what you should be doing in all aspects of your business. Because there's a lot of people out there who get in trouble with their taxes, rather it's their personal taxes, their business taxes, because they're trying to do everything themselves. They're not keeping up with excellent records, and they get into a world of trouble. I've been doing this in terms of keeping up with my records, impeccable job, and aligning myself with a very good CPA. I use the same one year after year. And as I made a couple of trips to Florida, as I set everything up to or get ready to retire, as I've already made some trips out there, one of the first things I did as I scoped the area out, I got a recommendation on a very good CPA, because I'm gonna need a CPA once I relocate, because I'm not gonna be in the state I'm in that I've been in for the past several years. So I'm gonna need a very good CPA as I get settled out there. So again, the main concepts I've talked about is, the business is write-off, itemizing, don't shortchange yourself. I also share it with the listener in terms of my audio book. My book is again transformed into an audio book. I'll enter into an executed contract with that. When that book hit all major bookstores, the audio book version, I'm gonna do a upload, letting you all know about that. I'm always marketing my company, Paris and Associates Resource Center. That's the driving force behind everything I do, because I've been in business for over 20 plus years. And I'm also talked about my 2 different levels of membership perks. Please share this information, share this video. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe right now, because I'm on a trajectory path to hit my first 1,300 subscriber milestone. I'm very, very close. And again, I appreciate all of my listeners to this information, all of my supporters, all of my viewers. Even if you don't subscribe, the views convert to watch hours. So I hope you all have got something out of this very important live stream lecture. And that's all I have. I appreciate everyone. With that being said, simplify, simple fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.